Today, can't really get into a hard session, not feeling it, so I'm gonna teach you, or I'm not even gonna teach you, I'm gonna tell you what trick that I believe is one of the first tricks that you should learn as a new BMX rider. And learning this trick will help unlock other tricks in the future. And so I will also show you those other tricks that I believe will help you unlock and become a better bike rider. All right, let's, well, I guess I should tell you the trick first, huh? So the trick is just simply a 360 tail tap. The trick you should know before learning a 360 tail tap, in my opinion, is you need to learn how to do a 180. So obviously we know what a 180 is, but I'm going to show you real quick. It is just a 180, okay? Now, if you can do a 180, all we're doing is a 180, but you're just going to hold your brakes and try to pivot the rest of the way around. We've done the 180, 360 tail tap, flat ground. This may take you a while to learn, but you might have to feel it out. You're going to need to try to understand how much pedal pressure you may need, or I use all brake pressure. I don't use my pedals. So everything that I show you today, it's going to be brakes. It's all 100% brakes. So here, I'm going to show you a 360 tail tap on the ground, and it's just a 180, leaving the front tire up a little higher, leaning back, and pivoting the rest of the way around on your back tire. Now that you've done 700 360 tire taps on the flat ground, maybe it's a little less than that, then you're going to want to work them up to a ramp. The easiest one to start with is just the top of a wedge. It could be a pyramid at your skate park. We don't really have one here that would be good for me to show you, but I am going to show you one on just our basic wedge ramp. So follow me over here and I'll show you. We're on the wedge. This is just a wedge up and little drop off here. So this would just be a good learning spot for this trick at this park anyways. So I'm just going to show you simply just a 360 tire tap up onto the top. So follow me and we'll get it done real quick. See, it's just as easy as that, people. No, it's not that easy if you're just learning these here. But this would be a good starter spot or a similar ramp for you. Your park might only have a 3 foot tall instead of a 4.5, whatever this is. So once you can learn it just straight up on a wedge like this, then you can move to something a little bit bigger. And here next, I'll show you just the landing of our box jump. Has a little bit of transition, so that's going to help you just pop around a little bit more. So I'll do one real quick for you on that. All right, we're on the back of the box jump, like I said. A little bit of transition to this landing, so that's just going to help you get spinning. So just going to do one real quick. We're progressing. So that's what we're doing here. We're progressing to something bigger. All right. Here it is, I guess. Hey. Just like that. And when you've mastered something like this, now is what I want you to move towards the lip of the box jump. And this is where this trick helps you get into other tricks, in my opinion. So next we'll just show you that, and then I'll go on from there. We're on the lip now. If you're still new and you're trying to learn this might be a little intimidating, but everything is going to be intimidating. So you just got to work through that. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing that I've done on everything else. I'm just doing it on the lip. I'm just going to give you that real quick, and then we'll continue on to the stuff that it's going to help unlock. Now that you've done 700 360 tire taps to the top of the box jump deck, maybe a little less again, I want you to get confident on this. And then the first trick that I feel like learning this helps unlock is just a 360, a full 360. And what I mean by is you're starting at 180 and you're pivoting the rest of the way around. The trick to get the 360s, or one of the tricks, just going a little farther each time. So instead of trying to only go 180 and pivot the rest of the way around, you're gonna go 270 or a little bit more. You're kind of cheating a 360 in a way. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to go just spin 270 and then spin the last 90 on the tire. So here we go. So you're basically just gonna work a little farther and farther each time. You might spin 180 at first and then pivot the rest. And you're gonna work to spinning this far, pivot the rest. This far, pivot the rest, to where you can almost be able to do a full 360 without having to do the tail tap. So that's gonna help you learn 360s, at least in my brain. It's definitely how I learned it. I feel like that's how a lot of people learn 360s as a kid, is you can't spin it all the way around right away, so you just have to slowly work to it. So now I'm gonna show you, it's a full 360, but a similar style, just without the tail tap. Did you see it? I think I did a full 360, maybe a little less. All right, hopefully you've learned to get all the way around on a 360. I'm gonna add some more stuff to it. This is just simply 360 tail taps. So you'll be able to learn 360 tail taps up on stuff, and I'm gonna add a 360 tail tap down on something. So I'm just gonna put the both of them together just to kind of give you the idea. It's the same trick, just two different places. And yes, I am aware that the 360 tail tap into an obstacle is a little bit more advanced, but in the reality, it's the same trick. It's just as simple, it's just scarier. So now I'm gonna just show you another thing that it's gonna lead into, in my opinion, once again. All right, still the same trick. We're just advancing a little farther. This isn't the perfect obstacle to do a 360 tail tap on, simply because it's going to require you to go a little bit farther than a 360 tail tap, but we're still going to call it a 360 tail tap. So this is our pizza slice or hip. We call it pizza slice because, well, it looks like a sliced pizza. So I'm going to do one real quick on this. I honestly cannot remember the last time I did one, so we'll see if it works first try. And just like that, the same trick has unlocked something else in your, I don't know what you call it, your trick category. All right, we've worked on the 360 tail tap on stuff and then adding that to other ramps. The last trick that I'm going to show you today that a 360 tail tap helps unlock is just a 540 tail tap. Same trick, you're just turning another 180 degrees. We're going to show Elliot today what that looks like. So Elliot, I'm going to have you stand right back over here real quick and I'm going to show you. Are you ready? High five. First try. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I almost fell on that, if anybody didn't know. But we'll see you next time. Peace, have fun, ride bikes. That's cool.
That one, that was gnarly.